Welcome to my first video. Today, I'll present a fully systematic algorithmic strategy for gold, the XAUUSD instrument. To be clear, this is not a holy grail, nor a guarantee of daily profits. Treat this as educational material. It's a simple breakout strategy designed to demonstrate trading logic, typical system behavior, and its inherent weak spots. I will share the complete setup, rules, parameters, results, and pseudocode, so you can script it yourself. I don't offer courses, paid memberships, or signals. I'm not here to sell you a strategy. This strategy was developed last year and underwent rigorous robustness testing. The backtest includes nearly 1,800 trades across the entire sample, providing significant statistical weight. I also deployed it on a live brokerage account to observe its behavior outside the idealized conditions of a backtest. Notably, 2025 was an exceptionally bullish year for gold. Therefore, I view these results as a validation of execution and behavior, not as definitive proof of a long-term edge.
Welcome to the world of algorithmic trading.
In this educational series, we explore whether it's possible to develop a robust trading strategy. Is it achievable? Let's find out together. Disclaimer: trading involves significant risk and may result in capital loss. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and does not constitute financial or investment advice.
Methodology: in-sample versus out-of-sample. The development process is crucial. We first identified optimal parameters during the in-sample period, roughly from 2008 to late 2011. All settings were finalized there and haven't been modified since. Naturally, the equity curve looks smoother in this phase because, despite our best efforts, some degree of curve fitting is inevitable. I then extended the tests into the out-of-sample OOS period up to the present to see if the performance persists outside the training data. Older data from 20 years ago shows poor performance, which I discount. The market structure back then was fundamentally different. On recent data, the results are compelling. It's not a holy grail, which actually increases the likelihood of the edge being sustainable. Even so, expect periods of stagnation. Core strategy logic. This is a fully mechanical breakout strategy with zero discretionary input. It is intentionally simple. The simpler the logic, the lower the risk of over-optimization. The core concept is, identify a momentum shift, then wait for the market to physically breach a key barrier. Momentum signal and entry barrier. For the momentum signal, I use the RSI indicator to track direction changes. The barrier is defined by the weekly high or low. Long entry logic. When the RSI reverses and turns upward, the strategy places a pending buy-stop order above the previous week's high. We only enter the market if the price actually breaks that high. This acts as a filter. Many signals never trigger, ensuring we only trade moves with confirmed momentum. Short entry logic. The short signal is a mirror image. When the RSI stops rising and turns downward, we place a pending sell stop below the weekly low. Position management and symmetry. The strategy holds only one position at a time. Longs and shorts never overlap, and the system has no built-in directional bias. It trades both sides symmetrically. Personally, I prefer one-way strategies because market dynamics differ during rallies versus crashes. However, for portfolio diversification, having both sides can be an advantage. In this case, the long and short components effectively compensate for each other. Risk management and exits. Every trade has a predefined stop-loss and profit target. Both are calculated dynamically using the ATR, average true range, to adapt to current volatility. In a quiet market, stops and targets are tighter. In a volatile market, they expand. Logic dictates that in low volatility, large moves are less likely, and the market mean reverts easily. In high volatility, the trade needs room to breathe. Stop loss, 2.9 times ATR. Profit target, 4.8 times ATR. These specific values proved viable during the in-sample period and remained unchanged thereafter. They successfully passed out-of-sample testing and various robustness stress tests, including a 20% parameter displacement. This confirms that the results are not just a random peak, but represent a stable area of profitability. Note on parameter stability and robustness. For transparency, I should mention that if we optimized the strategy for the highest possible net profit across the entire period, the ideal parameters would shift toward a profit target of 5.5 and a stop loss of 3.0. However, we deliberately chose not to use these peak values. Win rate and RRR. With this high reward-to-risk ratio, the strategy doesn't need a high hit rate. The actual win rate is slightly under 50%, which is standard for breakout logic. Profitability is driven by the fact that the average win is significantly larger than the average loss. Why no trailing stops or break even? I do not use trailing stops or move the SL to break even. Psychologically, these tools are tempting. The idea of eliminating risk feels good. However, in my experience across multiple strategies, trailing stops and BE moves rarely add value long-term. They add a layer of complexity that often breaks the original logic. If a strategy requires a trailing stop to look good, it's usually a sign of over-optimization. You get stellar backtests that lead to a sharp reality check in live trading. Order validity and time filters. Pending orders have a limited lifespan. If the market doesn't trigger the entry within 4.5 hours or 9 candles, the order is automatically canceled. This protects us from entering a setup where the initial momentum has already faded. Weekend risk and exposure. The strategy does not hold over the weekend. All positions are closed on Friday at 2100 hours Central European Time, 1500 hours New York. Testing showed that holding over the weekend didn't significantly boost profits, but did deepen the drawdown, so I choose to avoid that risk. The average trade duration is 26 to 27 candles, or roughly 13 hours. Total market exposure is low, around 6%, so the strategy is not constantly in the market. Performance overview. Let's look at the metrics you see on the screen. Equity curve. The curve is relatively steady, though we see clear periods of stagnation. One could consider adding a filter to pause trading during these flat periods, likely during prolonged gold sell-offs or low volatility. Comparing the long and short curves, they complement each other well. Backtest statistics. Since 2005, the test shows roughly 1,790 trades. At a 0.1 lot size, total profit is approximately $20,000 to $21,000. The profit factor is around 1.28. Honestly, that's not ideal. The older data drags the performance down, whereas recent years show much better results. The maximum drawdown sits around 9% to 10%. The win rate is 45%. The longest winning streak was 7, and the longest losing streak was 9. Monthly performance shows losing years in 2007, 2014, 2018, and 2020. Conversely, winning years were much more substantial. Looking at days of the week, Thursdays appear the strongest, while Mondays are weaker despite having the highest trade count. Optimization risks. One might consider cutting Mondays to boost results. However, that would require new robustness tests. Treat this as an observation, not a finished filter. When you start cherry-picking days based on history, you easily fall into secondary over-optimization. Portfolio integration and conclusion. This strategy has periods of stagnation and drawdowns. In breakout trading, that is normal. Many attempts fail, and losses often come in series. Profits usually arrive unexpectedly and in clusters. That's why I wouldn't trade this strategy in isolation. It makes sense only as part of a diversified portfolio, alongside strategies with different logic and low correlation. Next time, we'll look at a different system that could complement this one. Trading multiple robust strategies is better for both your results and your trading psychology. Of course, they must be proven and robust. A portfolio of mediocre strategies will only yield mediocre results. Next in the video, demonstration of the strategy trading on the MetaTrader platform. Time between trades is accelerated to save time. Thanks for watching. Trade well, and remember, trade edges, not hopes. See you soon.
If you enjoy the world of algorithmic trading, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming videos.